Let's get straight into it. We're gonna kind of carry off from where we were last night. Let me just check. Make sure we are. Let me just do a Control F5. We should be good. Beautiful. All right. Sweet candy. Yeah, I'm happy. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. So we're going to continue on creating this. I was over on Discord talking to Mr. Spooky earlier and smoking. Twice in a day. This is day 2 for me. And we were talking about in this back entrance. I'm not a fan of it. Bonus mark. Yes. So let's kind of do this. I'm going to clear out this face. Like so. Delete faces. Marco, get out of here. And then from here, this is what we're talking about. I'm going to go E to extrude along the Y-axis. And we're going to kind of like extend this section out and we're going to put it on a bit of an angle. So the reason why I've pulled it out so much is because now I can select that there. Marco, can you just... Yeah, perspective node, so much better. Come up to proportional editing and I'm going to go linear. And now I'm going to go G to the Y. And have it something like this. Oh, wait, hang on. I've got it connected. I don't want it connected. I want it flat. So if it comes side on, GY, and we'll go something like that. Now I can turn off proportional editing, GY, and we'll bring it back in like so. Yes! And then that way, we can kind of like... 6 a.m. for the first one. I know. 9... It was 10 o'clock when I did the first one. Now it's 9:40 a.m. Right. So I think that is upside down. I think that's looking a lot better now. And then here we can put in some stuff. This is going to be kind of like our down ramp. Ooh, I stuffed up there, didn't I? Okay, let's fix that up now. See if we can line all this up. G to the X, Y, something like this. Let's go deselect, G to the X, Y. Something like that. All right, there we go. That's as straight as we're going to get it. Make sure we're going to turn on even thickness because it's a little bit haggly at the moment. So you can see how we've just got some ugly shapes, but if we turn on even thickness, the shapes look a little bit better, but not fully better. Why don't they look fully better? Because they're not fully sick, bruh. Interesting. That's fine. We will put a border around that. We'll hide it. Mr. Richo's here. Lovely jubblies. Heck yeah. Marco's on holidays. Marco's done his work. So Marco gets to blenderize a little bit more. I'm really liking this shape. We'll probably connect it more up into here. And then obviously here we can put in like bunk beds or whatever. I don't know. But that is looking fairly grouse. I do like that. Let's kind of maybe put a bit of a border around here. So I'm going to Shift D to duplicate that. P separate by selection. Let's get that edge. See if we can catch it. Beautiful. I'm going to delete that. Add modifier. I think if I put in a skin modifier. Sweet. Alt S scales it. Alt S? No. Oh, what's this option? This one? Ah, yes. Sweet. 0.02. 0.02. There we go. That's given us like a little bit of a boundary now. Once a king, always a king. But nice. But once a knight is exhausting. The problem, the thing is at nighttime I can't be loud. Where right now I can be loud as, and I have a lot more fun when I can be loud. I know it's terrible, but it's fun. Let's go that way. I'm going to increase the size. Okay, that I don't know what that does. Increased. I don't know what that does. I don't know what that does. That doesn't help. And I don't know what that does. That doesn't do anything. Sweet. Alright. But I do not like that. Let's go do a shift N, see if we can clean up those normals. We cannot. Ew. Ew. Right. Let's move this up a little bit. I'm going to move it to, where's this vertice? Here and here. Scale on the y-axis 0. Let's grab that number, and then this number here will be that. That'll be that. And that shall be that. Now it's a straight line. Hopefully that looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. What is this? Weird. I don't know what that is. Let's grab this. Control-Shift-B, and we'll bevel that. Maybe that'll help us get around some of the stuff. Yeah, good enough. You were never loud at uni. I interrupted many meetings. I remember one time I interrupted a meeting with someone. Because I was singing Bluey. And the other people were like, what the heck? Who's this guy? That was funny. That's funny because it's true. Alright, I like that. How are we going to do the Rampy McRamp ramp? Kind of like the idea around... let's just do a Control S to save. I'm going to select down here, down there, Shift S cursor to selected. Let's go into a mesh plane, GY1. Okay, so now I'm just trying to work out the door. Are we just going to have kind of like a door that's going to be sitting like... Oh, if I do that, that means I can line this up actually properly. That's actually a really good idea, Marco. It is, Marco. Thanks, Marco. Because then, let's do that. I'm just going to, no, yep, that's fine. Because we can redo that. And then all I'm going to do is kind of like just start lining all these vertices along there. And then that means that that surface is just going to look so much better. Do I have vertices here? I sure do. G to the Y. Yeah, perfect. Scale Y0. G to the Y. Yes. Yes, Captain Marco. That was weird. Look, I'm going to be the first to admit that. Is this a game-ready model? You know what? Technically, you could get away with it. But technically, no. If I were to probably bake all the panels and such, I think so. But I'm not going for a game-ready asset. I would be putting, if I was going for a game-ready asset, I'd be probably putting a lot more decals on and such. But, yeah. This is going to be more for animation. Alright, that's a little bit better. Okay, so back to this. Now, the door. Do we just have like a simple ramp like that? Where's the ground? The ground's there. And we just... I reckon that's shallow enough. And there's plenty of room for people to walk through. I I don't think it really needs to extend any further because we have to remember our shipment or our cargo stuff is going to be on the wings up into there. And we're going to have kind of like when the cargo stuff's done, this will fold out and then that latches onto here. And then we got kind of like a 3-point where it's going to be hanging. So I like that. We still got to attach that, but I more kind of just wanted to focus on the rear end here and kind of like expand on that. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with that. Now the question is how do we kind of like fill in this section? Let's kind of bring that in a little bit more. I mean, it could lower and extend, have some fun with it. Do you think it needs to be any further? Is the question. So I'm just going to go 0. Whoa, Marco, settle down. Whoa, Marco, settle down. Because, like, yeah, obviously we can make it as long as we want. Why? But I mean, that's ridiculous. So I reckon that seems like a nice distance. Oh, that's scale YY. And then have that shift D G YY. And I mean, yeah, we could do that. We can have a bit of a extension. I knew you would have heard that, buddy. Even thickness is on. I'm not too thrilled on the solidify modifier. Might have to come back to that. Control L. Whoa. Let's cut this off here. V to rip. Control L. P, separate by selection. Let's just kind of like separate these models a little smidgen. I'm going to grab that section there, G to the Y, and we'll push that back in. I do like the idea of the extension. Do we have it upright? Nah, let's leave it at an angle. Actually, what we will do is I'm going to make this a little bit thinner, like so. Control P, parent to object, and then that way when we go rotate X, then we can go G. So we've got something like that. So it's not going to... Cheese and whiskers. So we won't make it go fully back. Maybe we'll keep it at an angle. And in here can be... yeah, just a little bit of protection and such. So that'll be interesting, kind of like filling this space. I reckon here we could probably put in Gigantor engine or something. A nice... muchos gracias pizza oven. But yeah. All right, let's go with that. Let's kind of now start looking at filling in this space. Just trying to think what's going to be the best way. I want to get rid of this solidify modify because I don't like its attitude. Let's do an E to extrude, and we're going to do an Alt S. It looks like crud. This bit here looks like crud, and I don't like it. I don't like it. If we kind of just mangle everything over, so it's kind of like sitting flush, we might be able to get away with... what the... Hiccubotham? What the... No. G to the Z. Bring that up. Just trying to make it a little bit more even. Steven. G to the Y. Okay, there we go. And then that's kind of nice. And then we kind of lose it up here, which is fine. Let's just line everything back up. Maybe we'll just move it back. G to the Y, G to the Y. It's a little bit Willy Wonka. There we go. And then we'll grab all of these, G to the Y. There we go. Now that's looking a lot schnazzy. It's looking a lot schnazzier. Let's line all this up. Make sure we're grabbing the front, because the front is what we want to line up with. Let's go G to the Z. I'm just going to put it to there. Okay, are you the front? I can't tell. There we go. And so we're just trying to clean this up. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Good enough. Excellent. Excelente. 2 times for 1 day. I know. Well, it's 2 days for me in a row. Pew pew. Right. Let's now... I like it, I like it. Yeah, we've got to start filling in this gap. I'm just trying to think what's the best way. So technically this... Let's grab both of these. Scale on the X should be about here. What is the distance now? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's at 1.4 meters. Ooh, that's a bit of a tight squeeze, isn't it? Ah! Unless... Hang on, let's have a look cube-wise. If I were to put it there, that's the roof. That's a 2 meter gap. Oh, who cares if it's a 2 meter gap? What are you talking about, you cheech? Let's just make it bigger. Oh, no. So if I were to go, let's go from the 3D cursor. We go 1.2. That's why I can't do that. If we went something like that, we've made it a bit bigger. Just trying to think. How is it? Do I do that? Ah, no, let's just leave it at that. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make it higher, you clown. All right, so let's go back to how I had this initially. And I'm going to reline everything up. We're going to rotate it pretty much along there. And then we're going to scale it up. That's going to be my line of influence. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab all these vertices up here. G to the Z. Bring it up to about there. Now I can grab that. G to the X, Y. Slice it into there. Okay. Delete this. Shift A. Let's add in a cube. So I'm using the default cube. 2.2 meters. Excellent. That's much better. Awesome. That works out well. So what that means now is that our gantry, mate, gantry can rotate from here. Can kind of like come down from here. And then the extension now makes a lot more sense. Excellent, excellent. That's, yep, much better. Because then we can have that whole mechanism down under here. The ship here can have kind of like underflooring. Psycho crazy animation. Welcome. Cool. Yeah, that works out well. Because now this gets all blocked up. We can put some greebly stuff under here. Okay, I'm happy. Are you guys happy? Because I'm happy. Ooh, what's that? Okay, I like it. I like it. Good. So that's going to clean up a lot of issues. What I'm going to do is go scale YY. 1.2. Scale YY 1.2. And now that's given us plenty of room to kind of extend that down. Is that too steep? It sure is too steep. So we might even need to put in a third one. I don't think so. Maybe let me just rotate that up. Still got plenty of space to work with. So we're going to go scale 1.25. Select all, scale, Y, scale, Y, 1.25. G, Y. Plenty, get stuffed. Plenty of space. Let me just move this forward a little bit. To about there. And then as well, this means that we can now scale it outwards like this. Oh, yeah. Spaceship needs a coffee pot inside for sure. Thank you. Oh, Mr. Marksy, welcome. All right. All right. I'm just going to jump over into Twitch land, see if anyone's actually watching over there, or am I wasting my time? Quite possibly. Stream manager. I am live, and we've got one viewer. Welcome. Let's get rid of that. Are you going to have a flip out rails? I reckon we need to do some sort of fanciness, don't we? We need to throw in some sort of fanciness in here. Do we need rails? Look, if you can't walk on a 2.5 meter wide platform, maybe you shouldn't be getting on board. Just saying. Okay. Let's go GYY. I just want to get it on the origin point there a little bit better. This here. GYY. Wow, Delilah. I think that's our pivot point here. Nice. And obviously what that means then is we've got our kind of like flooring for the inside of the ship. So let's go Shift S, cursor to origin, and we might as well just start planning that next section out as well. This is just going to be temporary. Oops. Tab GY. Come on, Marco, you can do this, buddy. You know Blender. Do I? Let's go G to the Y, and then that's going to go all through there. And then what I was thinking is that. Let's just leave it as is. We'll just leave it as is for now. Nice and wide, and then what we can do is we create a bit of a box in here. Delete that face and delete the other face. And now we've kind of already got our box that we can work within our spaceship. Obviously, we've got room to go left and right a little bit. So for instance, let's just kind of put some edge loops through there and an edge loop up here somewhere. Select both of them, V to rip, Control L, delete vertices. And then from here, we're going to go generate, mirror modifier, blah, 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 blah. And then we can start, just move a few things around, so on and so forth. G to the X, give ourselves a little bit more room and kind of like play around in there. Definitely, gosh. Safe Work Australia. Yeah, sure. Okay. Safe Work Australia. Does this room comply with Safe Work Australia? The lighting is too bright. Air conditioning is adequate, so that's good. Don't get me in trouble. I'm going to bring that back. Anyway, we'll work with the interior a little bit later. Yeah, because we've got to clean that up now as well, because that's all part of the body. That's really frustrating. Dang it, Marco. Oh, that's okay. We'll work that out. Okay, so now the big thing is to kind of set our boundary in terms of how it's going to connect. Let's grab this. grab that, GYY. I'm going to actually make that smaller. And then it is going to be sitting upright. Alt-R? No. Wait, wrong one. Alt-R? Dang it. Something like that. Too high. Oh, goal. My. Okay, well, let's grab both of these. Actually, you know what? This is going to get a little bit annoying. So I'm going to grab that one. I'm going to grab that one. I'm going to grab that one. Control I to invert my selection and hide. There we go. So that's all we're working with at the moment. So someone new joins to the stream and then we're like, what are you doing? What's this rubbish? Bring that down. And then we'll bring that down to be inside there. Lovely. And then we've got plenty of clearance in there. Let's come in and maybe grab that. Shift D, P, separate by selection. And then this is going to be kind of like our internal wall that we're going to work with. Let's go E to extrude, Alt S, or not. Scale that in then. And then we'll have something like that. This is what we can work with. Okay, let's grab scale X0, GX, and we'll push it to about here. Or this, scale Y, sorry, Z0, GZ, bring that in like so. I am going to scale this in a smidgen, purely because I don't want it overlapping with the previous face. And we're going to have something like so. Now, this bottom section here we can probably get rid of. How do we do that? We select all that, delete vertices, and bring it down. Will you ship be able to land vehicles inside? So this one is more of a cargo holder. Let me just go Control S to save. Alt H. And so we're going to have cargos sitting on either side of the wings. So we've got one here and one here. But within here, just to kind of like give scale, there's 4 people we're going to have sitting in the front section. So there's going to be plenty of room inside to carry, whatchamacallit, peeps. The Death Star had none right. What? Ah, Chris. Hey. I don't know if you're trying to say the Death Star did nothing wrong. Oh, gosh. But yeah, no. So I like this. So we're just working on that back end to, yeah, we're trying to enclose it and then give it kind of like that rotation point. And we're going to have an extending is the word. We're going to have it extending like the C2 in Star Citizen. It's fine. It was just the postman. I thought it was the NBN guy, and I would have been spewing if it was the NBN guy. In a way, not really. So NBN, National Broadband Network, the guys came out last Thursday to give me a little bit more oomph on the speed of the internet, but he couldn't find the phone connection port in the ground, so he has to go get someone else to dig a hole. Because Dad, I dug a hole. It's filling with water. One of the best films ever made in Australia. Dad dug a hole. Castle.
Dale dug a hole.
Like the time I dug a hole.
Out of the patio.
Good on you, Dad.
Makes no sense to anyone else. But for those Australians, dug a hole. Filling with water. Alright. So gonna have to create some sort of mechanism as... Ooh. Do we have it vertically? Chris Scott, well done. Technically a business write-off so you can get vocabulary lessons. Thank you. I appreciate it. Jeez. I speak proper. I am from Adelaide. I am not a convict like the rest of the East Coast down here. I say advance, dance, and prance, not advance, dance, and prance. So I do speak quite proper, and I do ensure my children speak that way as well, much to my wife's delight. Are you going to make a movie with the spaceships? Yes, I am. Sure am. Death Star staff threatened OH&S and they left them alone. So, see, if there's any Australians, they would have absolutely loved The Castle. I highly recommend watching The Castle. How's a Serenity? Okay, Marco, focus. There it is. There's the message. Roof. Okay, far out. Now, do we actually have it vertical? Or do we have it pivoted a little bit? I reckon having it pivoted might be a little bit better. Because vertical seems a little too harsh. Seems too harsh, ball. Scale YY. And I reckon as well, if we move it up, scale on the Y, GYY, YYY, Delilah, milady. Called The Awful Dodgers, set in early Australia. I have no idea. No idea about that one. Okay, but I'm thinking, I reckon this would be better if we have it sitting like this. Yeah, perfect. I'm going to go based off that. Let's go GG. If I go GGC, L, and we're going to plop it down like that. Yep. I think that'll just look kind of like look a little bit nicer as it goes down. John Risso, welcome. Is it an airlock door as well? Yes, it will be an airlock door as well. I'm not going to be too concerned about the whole not being able to breathe in space thing. Because if anything, it's going to kind of go with, based off Star Trek ways of, you know how like the windows have shields and such. It's going to go kind of like off that mentality. So I'm not too concerned with it. Obviously, there's still got to be some sort of mechanism behind it. But yeah. Okay, so from here, Shift S, cursor to world origin. Let's go ahead and start creating something. No, Marco, undo. Tab into edit mode. Let's bring that over. Rotate X 90 degrees. Rotate Z 90 degrees, you clown. All right, so from here, we're going to do like a pivot thing, probably from there. I want to speak to the manager. It's a future Marco problem. See? Alto understands. It is a future Marco problem. This is very correct. Oh, gosh. Future Marco. He's going to hate me. All right, so this is going to be our rotation piston-ish. Mirror. That's where it's going to rotate from. And then what I'm thinking is we will have another piece like so. Just trying to think how's this going to work. And then it would need like another piece here. Rotate X. There are you, say you are. Rotate Z. And then this piece here is going to be kind of connected here. Let's go GG. It's a little bit too extreme, that's fine. E to extrude along the Z axis. Just as an example. And then that there is going to be connected to, yeah, like another bar. Hang on, wrong way, Marco. This way, there we go. E to extrude, Control L. Actually, let's put in a bevel in there now. Because then as that rotates, so as this rotates around this point, that'll bring that down. So I'm just trying to pre-think about rigging as well. Yeah, exactly. John Hall is spraying the inside of the new used spaceship. Dead body smell. There's just a whole bunch of fresheners in there. It smells funny in there. No, it doesn't. Alright, let's go like so. From here, we will attach that. That goes to there. That can go to that. Yeah, that can go to there. Oh my goodness, that's kind of botchy as, but that's fine. E to extrude, Control L, Shift D to the X, and then we've got that. From here, Shift S cursor to selected. Let's throw in another cylinder. Rotate on the X axis, rotate on the Z axis. Oh, jeez. Lupus, welcome to the channel. Much appreciated. Yes, that works out well. Watching bubbly animations off a rectangle blocks with beveled edges. What? How do you feel about the development of Up? Look, if it doesn't have visual scripting, I don't care, to tell you the truth. I love visual scripting. That's my jam. And if it doesn't have it, I don't really care. So, all right. I like this. I'm just going to bevelify that one. Let's go that one and that edge. Control B. Because yeah, I can't really program to save the life of me. I understand like the thought process and all that. But if you're like, hey Marco, program this, I'll be like, hey, get stuffed. No clue what I'm doing. Do not let Marco reveal my courage. I mean, I agree. Like building the Marco's mean bean sorting machine, that's pretty much how I developed it. That goes there, that goes there. All right, I need to print that part. Oh, that doesn't work. All right. But I like how this is going. So if I were to go Control L, Shift Control L, Control I to invert my selection, Shift D to the X. So this is going to be more of a blocking thing. I am half intrigued to see what this is going to be like. So let's unhide our armature. Oh, that's that armature. Oh, no. Oh, no, bro. I got 2 armatures. Okay, Control J. What's going to happen? Oh, nothing. Sweet. Let me just go into edit mode. That one there should be my hierarchy, and that'll be connected to the root. And then if I move that, everything moves with it. Awesome. Now, from here, I'm going to select this thing. Actually, we'll make this thing here. Go back into the armature. I'm going to go Shift A. That created... No, you donkey. Control L, delete bone. We're going to come down here. Shift S, cursor to selected. Select our armature. Tab into edit mode. Shift A to add in a bone. Then we're going to come into... Oh, that's a little bit frustrating. Here. Shift S, cursor to selected. Back into this, armatures. That's going to go into there. What do I say? Shift S, selection to cursor. So we're kind of like, yeah, rigging this up now. Scale Y, so scale X. That's now straight. Awesome. Brilliant. From here, this is going to be our backdoor, just call it backdoor underscore 01, because it's going to control the first one, and then the second bone will control the one where it's protruding out. So we select this, and then that, Control P, parent object with empty groups. Now I can come in to edit mode, select all that mesh. No. Control L, invert the selection. I don't want that. Backdoor 01, assign. And now when we go into pose mode, and we kind of like rotate that down. Awesome. Excellent. Excelente. Per favore. From here's Johnny. From here. I don't know how this works. I don't know. Oh, no. All right. So, we're going to go on a wonderful journey of exploration in rigging this up. Okay, so from here now, let's select that. Shift S, cursor to selected. Here. Tab, Shift A, there, door. That one there can now kind of just go in line with that. That looks pretty good. So this bone here is named wrong. This is the wrong bone. So this is backdoor main. This one here would be backdoor underscore 01. I'm going to select everything, scale Y, so scale X is 0. This bone here is not parented to the root bone. Let's just quickly do that before we forget. Root bone. So this is what needs to happen. When I rotate this bone, this door needs to rotate to keep the transformation. So now, if I were to do that, this here, we need to add in a constraint. Copy rotation? Is that going to work? You're a backdoor main. No, that's not going to work. That's wrong. It's a lovely backdoor virus. Oh, gosh, it was just funny because let's select that. Backdoor main. We don't want the, we want it to point at that. So now when that goes Alt R, not exactly what I want. So that bone is going to follow that. I mean, technically that's kind of what we want. It would mean that we would have to oh, you know what? That's the easy. I reckon that's the easiest way. So what we're going to do is that's going to be attached to there. Yeah, which means that that's going to be sitting. Oh, I don't know how to do this. I don't know the settings. Because it's kind of like there needs to be an offset, but there is no offset. So dampen to is kind of like what we use to do the pistons. And so at the moment, this bone here is pointed at that there, which is not what we want. We actually need it kind of like off kilter a little bit. What does a clamp 2 do? All right, let's try clamp 2. Not. Okay. Clamp 2 doesn't work. Inverse chromatics. No, I don't want inverse chromatics. Stretch 2. I don't need stretch. I got an itchy ear. Probably on your stream. There we go. Backdoor be able to twerk. I mean, technically it could. Technically. Oh, popping because I'm yelling. Oh, no. Yeah. It's because cable. I've got to buy a new cable. Marco, buy cable. Future Marco, buy cable. Don't punish past Marco. Because that's the easiest way to cheat, which I'm all for it, is to have dampen. And that would mean that, I mean, yeah, if we kind of just inbuilt this bone directly into there. So if we go dampen track, maybe let's visualize it. That might help, might solve a problem. Backdoor main to the tail, please. Thank you. From here, pose mode, let's go into that and select that. Control P with empty groups. We can now go ahead, select our door. And our door will be on backdoor 01. Okay. And so now if we kind of go into pose mode, and we rotate that around, yeah, which is kind of like what we want. So it's going to come down around like that. The big problem though is that that's not stationary. Let's all visualize Marco's backdoor right now. You do not want to visualize Marco's backdoor right now. It is not working. Out. Oh gosh. Something. The back door on your wife is only. Oh jeez! I just read that out. So. That was in the hangar. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I'm 1, 2, 3. Not it. Let's grab... Okay, I'm going to grab this stuff. Let's do this. Control LP, separate by selection. That now, we're going to go convert to mesh. Someone just joined. Artist Sage, welcome! Hey, I wonder if we can get another 7 subs. Then we go up to 80,200, which would be sick. Steven Scott! Steven Scott is here! Hey! Alright, fellas. It's great to be here. I hope to never run into you. Oh, gosh. Sorry, not sorry. All right, let's... From here, Control J to join. Oh. Let's convert that mesh. Convert to mesh. Select that and that. Control J to join. And then we can select everything. Everything is applied to backdoor 01. Nice. Let's now just go ahead quickly fix up this section in here. Technically, I didn't need to do that, but I think we might keep it anyway. Let's grab this like so, and then I'll put another edge loop down like that, like so. Control B. Put it here-ish. Should make it like this. Would probably be better. Control B again. And I'm just kind of making it like so. Other side of the world, buddy. But lucky for me, I'm not a convict, and we already discussed that. All right, now let's extrude that. And then we're going to kind of have, yeah, what looks like this-ish. I like the idea now. So if I come into here, select our armature, we go into pose mode. And then nothing happens. What the heck? What the? Ah, you daft monkey. That, click that, Control P with empty. Uh-oh. Why is it like that? Why? Oh, right. Okay, hang on. So the reason why it's not lining up with the actual bone that I've picked is if I go main bone and then we go remove from group, clear from active group. I've made a terrible mistake. What the? Alt R? Ah, Poopenhausen. Let's go Shift S, cursor to selected, select all that. I know what I've done is because I applied the modifier and I wasn't ready to apply the armature modifier. So now it's kind of just having a heart attack. What? Okay, let's just line that back up. Like so. From here. Oh, that would have been so much easier. If I'd have just done... Hang on, what? No, Ma, you monkey. Hang on. Select this. Shift S, cursor selected. Alright, now I've got to realign everything. Alt, Shift S, selection to cursor. Yes, okay. Ah, keyframes. Ah, far out. Stinking keyframes. Wait, no. These keyframes here. Ah! Headphones. Okay. Okay, alright, okay, hang on. Wait. Shift S. Selection to cursor. Rotate that puppy around. You've stuffed it up, haven't you? You turd burglar. Okay, we're going to go like that. That's flat. Okay, that's flat. That. Aha! Let's now go into pose mode. Select that. Oops. Select that. Alt R, Alt G. Nope. Alt R, Alt G. Nope. Oh no! No! It's working as designed. Marco, far out. Suck. Okay, back into here. Backdoor 1. Add. And then we can go rotate. I don't think it's gonna. I think it might have a heart attack now. It's fine. Because now if I go rotate, I hate you. Hang on, what the? Ah, whoops. Why? Why aren't you rotating? I assigned you to the back door. I butchered this now. Modifiers is 2. Nope. What the? Vladimir, it is going terrible. So it needs to be like that. Let me go. I know why. This is why. Because I've got the constraint on this bone, it's just causing havoc. So let me go ahead. We're going to disable the constraint for now. Let's now go back into object mode to here. Let's go tab into edit mode. We're going to go into the 3D cursor. Sweet. Let's now rotate that around so it kind of aligns back up. There we go. All right. So the reason why it was all having a heart attack was because, yeah, there we go. Ah, much better. Wait a minute. Whoop. Back up into here. There. I'm going to rotate that down. Wow. Because that there is not staying put, it is sliding. There needs to be another bone. How did I do it last time? I've stuffed up. I've stuffed up good now. Far out. All right, let's come into here. How did I do this? I'm going to go into object mode, select this and this, Control I, hide just for now, go away. Okay, now I've got to think about this. So this is pretty much the similar principle. It's not though, it's different. Because if it comes down, that's fine. And if it rotates, whoops, wrong one. Yeah, so I need 2 bones. It needs to be on a hinge. That's what's stuffing me up. So this was kind of like a piston that I was working on. However, the constraints don't seem to be working properly. But that was kind of like the idea behind the landing gear. Alt F4. Yeah, it needs to have... Don't save that, please. Needs to have kind of like a second bone. But then how does that work? It needs to... Because this here is the pivot point. This is the pivot point, okay? No, this is the rotation point. This is where it's going to rotate around. That'll never rotate. It'll never rotate. Would it rotate? I don't think... Tractor digger. Okay. Because this is semi, what I'm thinking is what I'm trying to achieve. There we go. So over here on the right hand side, yeah, it needs to have still 2 pieces. Yeah, okay. Cool. Doing it wrong. Well done, Marco. Yeah, donkey. So that means, let's just clear this now, okay? Because that's no good. Go away. Okay? That door is sitting well off for some odd reason. Let's go G to the X, move that over. That's where it should be. Select that. And, oh wait, no, I should have. Let's just undo that. And we will move that into the center, 0. And you become 0 as well, please. Thank you. Okay, whatever floats your boat, mate. Okay. That means we can grab... Whoops, sorry, my bad. We'll grab all these. No. I'll close up that hole in a sec. Fuck, there's an old CG cookie tutorial on how they did this. Sorry, Vladimir. What time is it over there? Hang on. Wouldn't it be like 1 AM or something for you? No, so that one there is fine. Fire. Hang on. I'm trying to complicate this. Let's just jump over into new blend file just so I can work this out a little bit better. And then we'll just do it with kind of like spheres and such, because I think that'll be easier. Right. Delete. Shift A, mesh, plane. GY. Alright, so this is our door. This is our rotational point. Okay. Scale on the X. Okay, so that's our rotation point. We need, I think, probably have another one like here-ish. Rotate 180. And then when that comes down, that will rotate on this point here. That'll rotate on this point. And Shift D, I'm just going to kind of set that up as our what it needs to rotate on. So we have to use bones because that's what we're going to be doing. Good thing I don't stream. I did say quarter to midnight, quarter to 1. Yeah, quarter to 1 would be. Okay, so Shift A. Shift A. Armature. Oh, you rotate Y 90 degrees. There we go. Cool. I wasn't in orthographic mode. That was the problem. Okay, so this is door. I'm just going to kind of like name these bones as we go. Door. C_01. Let's now go. This is our next bone. That goes to there. E. That goes to there. It's a little bit extreme, but that's fine. So you can be C_01. And you can be C2. Now, when this bone rotates, this bone here we might need to constraint, clamp to this bone. No, it doesn't clamp to armatures, which is awesome. We will go clamp to this one. Not clamp to, dampen track, Marco. Come on, pull your socks up to that one, and that's going to be our door, okay? And we're just going to make it sit there towards that. So when that, we'll do that. Wait, no, close. This one, then this one, control I. We're going to do add IK to active bone. We are going to go use tail. Nope. Right, okay. But that... It's okay, it's okay, okay. Alright, okay. Alright, we'll cook it with gas now. Okay. From here, Shift D, rotate 90 degrees to the minus, scale, bring that in, like so. Okay. Okay, so from here, this doesn't become door. This bone is our Doro 1. You are the child of door. And so when that rotates, that rotates. BAM! Yes! Sorry. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Cooking with gas. So from here, we go into edit mode. We're going to have that goes there. This comes to here, and then we've got that there. Select this one. This one now, we get rid of the child. No, you're connected, but you're not connected. You're not connected to that. You are going to be connected to door_main. That's door_main. That there becomes, this goes piston rote. You become backdoor control 1. You become backdoor control 2. And then from here, let's go into pose mode. We select that. We go add IK, set IK. Nope. We select that, then that. Then we go add IK. Add the IK to active. Let's come into here. 1, 2. Better not sue. Rotate. Dang it! Wait. There we go. We go back into edit mode. I parented you to the wrong one. You're the backdoor one. All right, so you go into the back door. From here, yeah. Okay, let's go object mode. Let's go into edit mode. G, grab both of these. You can sit there-ish. Okay. And then when we go into pose mode, we do that. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Real extreme of. Yeah. Oh my goodness, we got there in the end. Oh. All right, beautiful. So from here, we can now go ahead and fix all this up. So I'm going to go Control L. Nope. I'm going to go into here, Control L, delete vertices. Okay, go away you as well, good sir. Thank you. So what that's going to mean is that we're going to have here, Shift S, cursor to selected. We're going to add in a plane cube. We'll scale that all the way down. And just for now, let's kind of grab, come on, I want to grab this face. Let's go scale that to that spot here. All right, okay, we got this. And then we're going to do this, this, and this. And then we're going to go with Control B to do a bevel. Scale that around, Control L. Itchy upper lip. And then from here, let's bring that over. Just line it up so it's kind of like in the gap. Excellent. That goes into there. And then from here, we can do select there, Shift S cursor to selected. Come back into here, Shift D, rotate 100 and get stuffed. Let's go up to here, rotate 90 degrees. No! Rotate 180 degrees. Okay. Sure. And then that's going to come into something like this. Scale. Let's go 0.05. Dang it. Let's come up into here. Scale X 0.5. Beautiful. Then that's going to become a pin. Come on. Let's line all this up. All right. I'm pretty chuffed. And then from here, we're going to add in a cylinder. Scale. Rotate. Nope, let's just go rotate 90, scale, G to the X, plop that in the middle, and we're going to scale that out. So this is our pin. Okay, all right, okay. Settle. Right, we're semi there. Bum. This will make it look a little bit prettier later on. I don't care right now. So that means from here, when we select this, we go here, Control P, parent objects with empty groups. This is Control 2. This here is Control 1. So from here, we go select all this. Did I select it all? I don't know. Control L. Select all that. Now it's all selected. We're into the vertice groups. Control bone 1, assign. U. Control L. There. Okay. All right. You should still be on the back door. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Please, please, please. Semi. Wait a minute. Why are you running off with... You're not meant to be doing that. Let's select all that. Control L. We will remove from all groups. And you'll go into the Control 2. Pose. Yes. Can't install Blender. So yeah, we've achieved a lot in this stream. Fart. Well done. Ah, what? Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. You go away. Let's go back into object mode. I'm just going to select these here. And we'll just do Alt R. Beautiful. Put that back into place. Then that way when we come into edit mode in here, we can grab all this. Oh my goodness. I can sleep tonight. That's all I'm saying. Shift D to the X. Oh, far out. Busting chops. Excellent. Now I've got to make it look pretty. That's going to be the problem. Okay, stream is done. Uh-oh. I'm intrigued. Gosh dang it, Chris. Amazing balls. All right. All right. Oh, far out. So anyway, technically it doesn't. Oh, actually, no, it does. Because if that rotates. Oh, yes. The mechanism actually works because if it's rotating here, then it just pulls it down. Ah, heck yes! All right, let's go back to modeling now. All right, so from here, we've got our wall, which is what we wanted. Let's now go E to extrude. Let's select all merge by distance. I think I've got duplicate vertices. No, I don't. E to extrude. Why are you extruding like that? How bizarre. We're going to go something like that. Yeah, beautiful. Excellent. And then that's going to be kind of like our door. We'll make sure we put a bit of a seal around. If you do Alt-D and X, you have a linked object. Ah, yes. Yes. I know what you're saying. Listen. That looks cool. And then here, down here, we'll put just a whole bunch of greebly bits in there. And then that is what controls the door. Oh, far out. That is so good. I'm pretty chuffed. How are we going to make this door look is the next question. I reckon we grab this section in here. No, we grab this and this. I'm going to go E to extrude. What the heck? Select all, merge by distance. No. Shift N to flip the normals. Oh, what on Hickabotham is that? Oh, that's something else. Never mind. That is the other door. Okay, let's just quickly rotate that puppy around a little bit. Something like that. Okay, so from here, we grab our main door. Nice. There we go. That's much better. And then I'm going to Shift D, duplicate that. Let's go into individual origins. Something like that. From here, I could probably go scale. E to extrude. And then this will give us kind of like a bit of bracing behind the door. Edge loop, edge loop. Edge loop through here. V. No, go the other way. Control L, delete vertices. Select these, Control L. Control L, delete vertices. Let's throw on that mirror modifier just to get that out of the way. Mirror, just so we can work on one side only. And then we'll bring that up. GG. Bring it down like so. I reckon we could probably do some sort of fancier stuff in through here. Definitely we'll probably come in and put some platings and such. What I am interested though, Control S to save. Let's do a U cubic projection, U cubic projection, and all this stuff. U cubic projection. Select that and that. Oops, select this one last. Hull setup, copy material to selected. Ah, yeah! That is looking fully sick, bre. And then if we bring in the rest of the ship. Nice, nice. Yeah, let's kind of like decorate this. I think in here as well, we'll probably put in some lights and such. Nice, 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 nice. Definitely, yeah, once we come in and put in some padding, I unfortunately do not have Grid Modeler installed, so we're going to do this manually. Let's do a Shift D, P, separate by selection, just on this for now. And we're going to make some panels. Let's go like this, like that. Control B, Control B, Control B to do a bevel. Delete faces. And then we'll do that. Control B, delete faces. I deleted the central part, you clown. Let's do that and that. Control B. Let's do that, that. Control B. Delete faces. Let's go into here. Control B. Delete faces. So I just want to add some panels in, just so we can start visualizing it a little bit better. Nice, 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 nice. And then with this central panel, I'm just going to put one here. Nice big one. Delete face. Now, well, through here, through here, through here, and through here. We're going to grab all these. Control B to do a bevel. Awesome. Select them again. Control B to do a smaller bevel. And then I'm going to grab all these central little bits. G to the X. Marco, can you please make sure you got clipping enabled? Beautiful. Generate. We're going to go into solidify modifier, make that into 0, and we'll make that 0.03 so it matches the rest of the paneling on the ship. We click on this, and then from here I'm going to do that one, and oh, that's the only one that we're going to do that to. Control B. GG. That's a bit too much. GG. And then we'll do one just up here. And then we'll do another Control B. GG. Sweet candy. And then if we go into rendered view, you can kind of see how we've just like really slapped that on. Why not install Grid Modeler now? Shut up. Shut up, both of you. Look, it has served me well a few times. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. But, I've had to clean up the mesh many a times. Alright. Yeah. like that. I think we might just change this up a little bit. Just kind of like break up the flow. But that is one nice looking back end. Definitely probably some greebly bits in here. So if I do Shift S, I know the part that I want to throw in. Asset browser, Kitbashing, I believe. Ooh, not the part I was thinking, but rotate ZZ. That's weird. Definitely not the part that I was thinking, but it looks not too shabby. You can become the hull as well. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Careful, all this pressure might make him finish the stream entirely orthographic. Oh yeah, orthographic all the way, baby. What about random flow? Shut up. You know, funnily enough, I used random flow like yesterday. We need orange. There will be orange. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We will put in orange. We'll put in some nice orange lights and da-da-da-da-da. She'll be great. She'll be right, mate. I think definitely... I think it's going to be nice once... Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy about this thing, though. Oh, that's... I mean, interesting. I mean, interesting. Hull. U. Cubic projection. Hang on, let me just find, I want to find a piece that'll slot in there. Oh, let's do an Alt H and hide everything. Okay. And then I've got a bit of a gap in here that needs to be filled. It's okay. It's okay. This looks so good. Hey. Glad you were able to get that back door sorted. I am going to be sleeping well in about 12 hours. 13, 14 hours. It's 11 a.m. It's all right. I got a bit of time to sleep. But, yes. I just stepped on a laptop. Awesome. Look at that. Ah. That looks pretty sick. A shot of Nookie. What? I think I'll go model cowbell now. This is... I feel so good. Okay. Before we go any further, Shift S cursor word origin. I want to throw on like probably a cube up the top here. G to the Y. G to the X. And then what we'll do is we'll bring it down like so. And then we'll bring that down like that. Let's go, whoops. Control L, G to the Z. We'll put it like that. No, that looks stinking ugly. I know what I'm gonna do. Let me jump into here. Let me jump over into this. because my main man Smoky might have something that would look nice on there. I think that's, there we go. All right. Control S to save. Can't see chat if I do that. Yeah. Marco, that flying turtle is awesome. Yeah. Shut up! I don't know. I don't think it's a turtle yet. The other one was a weird shit. The one with the, like, swollen face. Wouldn't it be ugly if you used grid modeler? Anyway. For now, I'm going to get stuffed. Let's get rid of that because I don't need it. And we achieved our goal. I am going to open up a brand new blend file. I just want to kind of like model the back end of that. I'm going to use an image as a guide. All right, so this is the idea. We're going to go like this. We're going to go like this. And then from here, let's go like that. We're going to go V into rip, Control L, delete vertices. Then we are going to mirror modify that puppy. Yeah, ding dong, something like that. Let's put an edge loop, probably about here-ish. We're going to scale this like that. And so this piece here is going to go right in the back. Marco, something has been wiggling in my brain. You need thrusters on the tips to go with the underbelly. You need thrusters on the tips to go with the underbelly ones, or they will get ripped off in the atmosphere. Ah, yes. I understand what you're saying. Star Wars logic, though. Done. That was the idea behind it. Is, you know, you got the Falcon, which doesn't have any... which, you know, doesn't have any, like, padding or whatever behind it. So that was kind of like the idea that I had. Same as the atmosphere idea as well that we spoke about earlier. So I'm not too concerned. Get stuffed. I'm not too concerned about that, because it would just look sick anyway. From here, let's go like that. Add modifier. Generate into the solidifier modifier. Something like so. From here, let's throw it and into a bevel. Bevel's a little bit too strong. 0.02. 0.02. I've got lamb burgers for lunch. Nice. So I'm starting to think about lunch, guys. It's getting late in the day. Let's go ahead, put that into there, that into there. And then we're going to select this edge, this, and this. We're going to press V to rip. That's going to be kind of like our separate section. Let's go into a G to Z. Hebenglobens. G to Z. We'll bring that down. We're going to grab both of these vertices here. Control Shift B. We'll bevel a vertex. Do I want to bevel them? Yeah, I do. I want to bevel it like that. So that kind of gives us that piece. I know it's a little bit ugly in terms of vertex count, but not too fussed about it. We will do the same in this section in here. I to do an inset. This time, however, I'm going to go P, separate by selection. And let's now bring it out. Let's go Control Shift B. Let me just go on stream. And then I'm going to go like that. Let's come to side view. I know how side view works. Works? That is how it works. Let's do I to do an inset, like so. Delete face. Yep, perfect. Postman came. Postman came, but haven't gone outside. From here, let's select that. Shift S cursor to selected. I'm going to add in. Let's do a Control A on that one. Then we can scale that a little bit bigger. G to the X, bring it to about there. Okay. Let's now increase that. We're going to go on these here. Scale Z 0. Scale Z 0. Like so. And then we're going to bring these back. Yeah! Cool. Cool. Nice. It's given us kind of like this really cool window. Yeah, it would be good to Postman came, haven't touched the grass. Do forget to hide it. Yeah. And then thumbs up to that. Okay. From here, my wife is distracting me. I'm trying to stream. Get back to work. Let's go rotate on the y-axis, scale. And so then in here, this will allow me to later on put in whatever greebling other pieces that I have. And that kind of covers that whole section. Nice. I like that idea. Brilliant. From here, you know what? That's actually quite nice. I like that. Mirror. Based off this piece, please. There we go. What else we got? What can we do? We need to kind of like enclose this section. Make sure we got even thickness. And I've applied that already, so that doesn't matter now. What can we do? What can we do here? Let's maybe create an off-center piece. Like this. Rotate. Scale on the Y. That's a little bit too big. Maybe like that. From here, I'm going to do a Control B to do a bevel. Put in like that. Bring a line here. Control B. And we're going to do bevel. Middle mouse up 1. Control numpad minus to minimize our selection. Alt S. Oh my goodness. I have been doing this for way too long. And we go right click like that. Awesome. I'm going to print off a plane. Marco, print off a plane. And then we bring that forward. This is kind of like, when I was semi-thinking, this could be almost like a camera in a way. Let's do a Shift D on that one. E to extrude, Alt S. Something like that. We will scale that on the y-axis, GY. It's almost like a sensor probe, I guess. From here, let's bring another line. Shift D. Scale that in. I'm going to press I to do an inset, I to do another inset, scale it in a little bit. And then from here, we're going to go into individual origins. E to extrude. Whoops, undo that. Control Z. E to extrude. And then we're going to scale like so. Cool, I like that. Sheldon Phillips, welcome to the stream. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hit the subscribe button. Ah, what the? Another 4 subscribers to hit 80,200. Looks like the... I can read those words, but I have no idea what you said, Terry. Let's just jump into do a quick googly. Ah, okay. Yes. Semi what kind of I was ish little bit thinking. Interesting. Interessant, no? Okay, so from here, let's go plane. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Stinking NBN guy. I want my NBN. Come on, Australia. Give me your national broadband network, eh? I want fast internet. So I can stream in better quality. Oh, yeah. Speaking... Oh, no, I'm not going to bring that up. Don't. The guy who came in and did the NBN, he put the box outside, the internet box. The box for the internet. He put it outside. He did the right thing. However, he put it on the stinking the clothesline. So when I fold down the clothesline, it hits the box. So now I have to create a box around the box so my clothesline doesn't break the box. Sacre bleu! Don't ask. From here, Shift A, let's go into a curve. I'm just going to add in some cables into edit mode, select all, delete vertices. Then I'm going to come up into draw, over into the workspace. We're going to surface. And then all I'm going to do is kind of like, and we'll do a, and then we'll work around it. Let's go into the selection tool, scale Z0, scale Z0, and then we go scale X0, get stuffed, G to the X, E to extrude along the X-axis, and then we're going to scale that independently, please. Like that. For this one here, it can go straight into there. This one here can go into that. From here, we can go into the Bezier settings, and we will... Jeez. Sometimes I worry about myself, but I'm like, eh. All right, so that gives us that. Excellent. And then we can do that in there like so. Like that. And now we've kind of got these like Ys that are chilling just there. G to the Y, push it, bring it out a little bit. And then we can go ahead, probably build in some greebly McGreebles in there. I got the cable. I think I've got that one. Well, if you use... geez, I haven't been doing that on these streams lately. Alright, if you do this, random... If you use random flow, which is that link there, make sure you click on the link. Then I can go, for instance, like if I were to make his circuit board or something, let's go like this. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to create a circuit board. Ish, kind of. Let's go mesh plane. One plane. We're going to dump that one into there. And then from here, let's go to like there. G to the Z. But this one here, I'm going to actually make this bigger. So if we go Control L, GZ. Oh, actually, no. Let's do it like this. And we plop that one into there. P separate by selection. From here to there. From here, I go Shift Q. Nice. Cables. Let's increase. Is that how it works? No faces selected. There. Faces are selected now. Shift Q. Random cables. That sucks. It's not what I want. It has to be the same object, maybe. Control J to join. Shift Q. Are they all selected? Yep. Shift Q, random cables. Shift Q, random cables. Curve. Oh, no, 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 no. That. Why? You should be going between two faces. Do I have multiple faces here? Maybe I do. Merge by distance. No. Merge by distance. No. Why are you being a Jerkosaurus? Shift Q, random cables. That's the resolution. That's fine. Join curves, yeah. Oh, that's kind of cool. And then we go... Hang on, how do you... Slack, there we go. Bring down the slack so it's more direct. Awesome. Let's do an F9, go back into that menu. Amount of cables, 40. F9. Let's bring down the slack. Even less slack. Awesome. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually just going to select this. I'm going to select these here. Control L. Invert my selection. Delete vertices. And then, yeah, we'll kind of like put all these cables in there. Check the normals. Ah, yeah, that's a good idea. Vladimir Laku noć. Spavaj dobro. Misli na ryby. Dang it, you're right. Well done. Shift N. Nope, you don't want to flip the normals. Well, okay. Let's recalculate the normals inside. Okay. But that's kind of like, now I've got a whole bunch of cables in there. You. Shift N. You. Shift N. There we go. So yeah, that's random flow can do that kind of stuff. And if we wanted to, we could probably come in over the top and yeah, do some other things as well. I've sped up my mouse. That button? That button. That button? Which is the slow down button? There we go. Alright, cool. And then I reckon we could probably go like this. I'm going to go select that in there. I reckon this is good enough. Let's go select like that. Convert to mesh. Control J to join. Control C. I'm going to jump over into here. Let's do a Control V. G. There it is. Awesome. And then I'm going to jump over into Kitbashing set 4, which I've already uploaded parts to Patreon. So if you want, download them. They're there. This whole set will come up eventually on Gumroad and Blender Market. So, come on. Control V. Nice. Cool. What are you building today? Daniel! Let me show you, good sir. Let me bring this up. Let me just quickly save that. You need to become an asset. Right click, make asset. Done. Actually, some other parts as well. You're not an asset. And you're not an asset. Okay, you two become assets. Sorry, I'm just tidying this up real quick. Sweet Caroline. Bah, bah, bah. Okay, so this is what we're working on. Let me just quickly throw on a hull material. Hull. Nope. Hull. Setup. There we go. And then this one will come into, you know what, I'm over these images. This one will come into here, rotate. We're going to scale that down, and then that's going to sit here-ish. You know what? I don't like that there. Okay. Not the biggest fan of that piece. It does not belong there. I think it belongs... Actually... What about a bango? I mean, it's not bad. Let's go ahead and throw some more greebly. Let's just start dumping things around here. There's all my kitbashing stuff. Kitbashing, please. We've already used that piece. I can't think of a piece that would... Oops. Ah, dang it, I hate it when I do this. Oh! Oh, okay. Delete that one. Okay, let's go back. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Something like that, and we'll change change that to the whole material. I'm gonna just make sure it just sits in there. I think we can probably throw a piece on top. This one. Set that in to be in the middle. G to the Y. That's schmickaz. Minus. Put it on that whole material. And then we can probably put in something else in there as well. I mean... Okay, put that into the middle now. Scale. Make sure it doesn't protrude, and we'll bring that to the front. And it's kind of like we've got these two canisters here. Let's give that a whole material. Someone just joined. Who dare joineth? Raskacoin. Hey, welcome. 80,199 subscribers. If you're watching the stream and you're not subscribed, just press the button. Jeez. Cheese and whiskers. Let's get to that next number. And then I'm going to throw that one just here-ish. I reckon that kind of suits there. Oh, oof. We go GZ, bring it up. I mean, that does look pretty schmick. Let's do a Control S to save, because I'm about to break things. From here, I want to select the outside. Scale Y0, G to the Y. I'm going to just select this side here. Kind of want to, I kind of want to use random flow. Oh, well, you know what? Let's put it to the test. Shift Q. I want to do panels. A roll. Hang on. Did that didn't create any panels. I haven't seen the face. Yeah, there we go. Shift N. Oop, there's a few pieces around here. Shift N. And that there, we're not too concerned about that. So let's quickly re-grab all this. Shift Q, random panels. I think I might have done some bad things. I sure did. Let's do a Control Z. Okay, and then from here, I'm just going to come over into face orientation. Shift Q, random panels, subdivide. Undo. Okay, we're just going to do this manually. I'm going to grab all this then. What's this then? I'm going to do a Shift D P, separate by selection. Grab this. I'm just going to do this manually real quick. GG. GG. Let's grab probably edge loop through there. Delete vertices. Let's put 2 edge loops through there. Both of these we're going to cut up. Delete faces. Over into the modifiers. Add modifier, solidifier, modifier. And then we're going to do that. Don't know why I keyframed it. Something like this. And then if I click on that little button there, now when I'm in edit mode, it's going to look normal. Scale on the y-axis, J to the y. And then as I'm going to go around, I'm just going to start beveling and start chopping things up there and there. Control B to do a bevel. Delete faces. And then we'll select here, put another edge loop. Let's go edge loop through there. Control B. Delete faces. Now comparatively, out of stroke, comparatively, how big are these panels compared to everything else? They seem to be okay. Cool. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start putting in those extra little greebly bits. So like that. Control B to do a bevel. Select that and that. Scale on the Z-axis. I've got individual origins selected at the top, so I'm going to come to the top here and do that. Do it one more time, probably down here. Scale to the Y, 0, Control B. Sweet, Control B. And then we'll scale them up. Scale Z, 0. I want to delete that edge there, just to kind of break up the shapeage. From here, we're going to do one here. Control B, Control B. Let's grab these two. Scale on the X, on the Y, sorry. Do one here. I'm going to grab that edge there, delete vertices. And then I'll do a smaller one just up. Nyar. Scale Y0. What is going on? Bew. Hey! So many rigs on things. I remember the landing gear and his cargo box modification, and he started on the Vasco door. Yes. Now I changed it. Changed it to look prettier. Oh, my pretty. Okay, there we go. Bew. Trying to think how you say it. Trying to think of Bo Ryan's. How you say his name. GG. And GG. And then I'm going to go, yeah, probably here. GG. Control B to do a bevel. Control B to do a bevel. And then we put that little notch in, and that's how we cook it with gas. Let's do a double one now. Control B. Nope. Control B to make them a little bit bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Control B. Sorry, just bear with me. I will check chat in a sec. Kind of want to just finish off this back end, because we did a lot of work on the back door. Let's just kind of get it optimized. We made the back door big enough so that more people can get in, and it's a lot wider. Great. Awesome. Look at that. Ah, yes. And let's now have a squeezy mix squiz. Look at that. Yes. I switched from 3S Max, and I wish I'd done so sooner. Yes. I touched Houdini not long ago. It was the worst experience ever. There's like barely any tutorials on how to use Houdini. Whew, that was a learning curve and a half. That looks awesome. Ooh, that notch there looks awesome. That's a good looking ship. That's a nice folder. And then rotate Y, X. That's good. I'm very happy. Does it got mirror modifier on it? Yeah, it does. That there, onto that. Control P, parent with empty groups. This here becomes backdoor 01, I think. Then when we come in to rotate that, rotate on the x-axis. Nice. Excellent. Excellent. I think my first 3D software, there's a lot of people using Rhino. Who's the other guy that uses Rhino? Can't remember now. I thought, yes, yeah. I just haven't put the modifier on yet. Afternoon. It's almost afternoon. It's 20 to 12, and it's almost lunchtime. Get some yummy goodness. Got some nice pork burgers that I'm going to be cooking myself because burgers are the bee's knees. I bounce between Cinema 3D and Blender. I have yet to touch Cinema. I know I should. So as well, while we're here, I'll show you. So everything is now starting to get rigged up slowly, like this here. We can move this just from a control bone. We've got these nozzles here that I've animated. Obviously the door is now animated. I'll probably end up animating kind of like these fins as well. I'm waiting for what's his face to update Decal Machine to version 4. Never heard of Bryce. Bryce! That's the one I was thinking of. Nah, Blender all the way. The first time I touched Blender, I'm pretty sure was 2002. I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, so... 2 hours. Nice. Well done, Marco. Good job. Thanks. We need to go Shift D. This here, the child will be backdoor 01. And this is going to be backdoor 02. And then this bone, this mesh here, there it is. Yep. To that, Control P, parent object with empty groups. That's got some weird vertex groups on it. So let's go remove from all. The Higginbotham. Fine, we will put that into there-ish. Ba-ba-da. And then from here, we said backdoor to assign. Dang it! Knew it. Rotates to there. Like so. And then from here... Yeah, I'm just going to make sure that that is in the center. Yeah, it's in the center. That's good enough. Let's move that. That's in the center. Control A, apply the rotation. I hate you. Why would you do that? Okay, Control Z. And then that means now when I go into pose mode, G, Y, Y, then we've got kind of like our sliding door, which extends our thing. I'll get stuffed. Ah, that's why I did that. Yes. Nice. Why'd you do that? Because that's not straight. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Edit mode. Da 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 da. Little line up on the road. Da 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 da. Gladly by my knee. Okay, it's just a little bit off. That's fine. Beautiful. There we go. Yep, sweet. Excellent. Look at that. And then now we've kind of got our door expanding. Oh, cheese and whiskers. Yay, 80,200. Whoop, whoop. Sweet. On the road to 100,000 in 590 days. Where are we? If we jump over onto Social Blade and we open up Markham 3D. Okay. Let's have a look. What's our future prediction? Subscriber milestone. 590 days. Pew, pew, pew. 2 years. Far out. It's okay. I will make something, and then something cool will happen. How long to 1 million? It doesn't even say. It's like, no, you suck. You're not getting to 1 million. Oh. Views predictions. Yeah, it's like, nah. Doesn't like it at all. In 5 years, views prediction. Whew. Have I got 10 million views? No. No, I got 11 million views. Wow. Huh. Sick. All right, I'm getting hungry. I appreciate you guys coming around. We will continue on this. When's another good day to do a stream? Probably Saturday. I might do another stream on a Wednesday. I don't have D&D on Wednesday. So I will do a Wednesday stream. So pretty much my usual kind of time. But on a Wednesday, which is probably going to be Tuesday for most of you. No, it won't. Probably be a Wednesday morning. And then we'll see what happens. I will be probably plodding along on this in Discord and such. So come over there, say hi. But fuck, this is looking schmick. Like, in all honesty, I'm really pretty chuffed with this. Hull. There's a few people who I want to... I'm going to stuck Lenny and Carl. Looks like you lost one. No! Dang it! This is my fun. But yeah, this is pretty good. I'm like, it's pretty cool. I like it. Anyway, have a great day. Have a great night.